Good evening and welcome back to Alton Towers and welcome back to Planet Coaster. I said that in the wrong order, didn't I? Yeah, you can tell it's been quite a while since the last video, and just as I do the Dark Forest entrance here, just to explain what's been happening over the past month. Basically, since the last video, I haven't really been that motivated to play Planet Coaster for numerous reasons, to be honest. But over the past week, I've found some motivation to do. I've got some work done in Alton Towers. I'm not giving up this project. I don't want to give up this project as much as I do sometimes. I do want to get this done. I want to get it out to all of you. And I know there's a lot of you out there who are really liking this project. So yeah, doing the Dark Forest entrance, and found it a bit challenging to do this entrance, to be honest, because it's not just there's not really a piece you can use in Planet Coaster. It's kind of been having to use a variation of pieces, to say the least. Here I'm doing the Wraith statue, which I believe now in recent months is just covered up by ivy, so you can't even see these Wraith statues anymore. That was last season. They may have cut it back over winter, I don't really know. Using the temple earpieces to do these. These are a new piece that I've never really used before. To be honest, I didn't really know they existed. So yeah, new piece to use. And I kind of like them. They're quite small, quite easy to use for maybe like a brick wall you could use them for. I don't really know, but let's talk about what's been happening. What's been happening with the theme parks out there. Of course, Alton Towers Oktoberfest and Fort Park Oktoberfest have indeed started, and I have to say, looking from pictures, Alton Towers Oktoberfest does look a lot better than Fort Park Oktoberfest. I'm sorry, Fort Park fanboys, but yeah, Alton Towers takes the win for this one. I'm really looking forward to getting there later this week to see Oktoberfest, of course. I mean, this is my first time going to Alton Towers in this time of the year, really, to do Oktoberfest, Scarefest. Hopefully fireworks. I'm not sure if they're going to do fireworks. I mean, it does look like we're going into a second wave of the pandemic. But yeah, that's life. And what is this year turning out to be? I don't know. The Dark Forest sign, when at this point I was like, have I got this right? Because it looked a little bit wide. I don't know why, but it looked really wide, as if I've done it too big or something. But when I look back at the photo and it was correct, I was like, oh wow, I didn't know it was that wide. So I did the Dark Forest logo in Blender. That's not in this video. Sometimes I put a Blender time-lapse in, but this isn't one of those times, so don't expect that. And just using wooden planks for the backboard of the sign just there. I was tempted to use like beam pieces to do the Dark Forest sign, but then my friend Ashley, or my curious mind as you might know him, most likely complained about all the beams and using piece counts. I remember when I showed him the what was it? I don't know. I showed him the photo sign on Tower Street, and I said it's beams, and he did not like that. So just using the pole pieces now and art shapes for the sort of megaphones that used to be used as theming for Thunder Rock Rally Radio, which is of course not there anymore because it hasn't been Ugland for 10 years. Oh my god. It's been 10 years since Dark Forest opened. I don't like that. But yeah, just using those art-shaped pieces. I mean, they do look kind of bland, but at the same time, there's not really another piece you can use in Planet Coaster to make a megaphone that sort of shape, really. I remember this is the exact same design I used for Stealth. My first recreation, like 2 years ago now, that was. And it did... I don't know what to say, but this reminded me a lot of Stealth doing this. Those megaphones, the station platform, or the open station platform. And I suppose, I mean, it should remind me of Stealth, really. They're the exact same coaster model. They have the exact same station platform. And I think Two Swords got them for 2 for 1. I don't know. Because Rita was supposed to go to Oakwood, wasn't it? I don't actually know. I don't remember. Well, not that I remembered anything to begin with. Doing the air gates here, and it's really annoying that you can't just change air gates in Planet Coaster. I would love to have a feature where you could just maybe recolor the air gates or change the size of them, because for some reason they're only whilst they're only supposed to hold 2 people in those air gates, because you know, it's rows of 2. Oh, sorry. The air gates are so long. Like, I don't know why Frontier have made the station so restrictive and so, like, annoying really, but you know, as Frontier says, who needs realism when you can build the park of your dreams? So I don't really know either. Here I'm doing these station platform signs. I might go back and do these signs in Team TK because using the in-game signs kinda looks a bit stupid, to be completely honest. So I feel like I am definitely gonna go back, do those in Team TK instead. But whilst I'm doing these sort of row signs, whatever, you know, the row numbers, I feel like I should talk about something that really got me annoyed more than the station platform. So Rita has 10 rows and it can fit 2 trains in that station platform, but because Frontier have been so restrictive with the whole station and the train design, it's annoying really, because the train is stopped in the middle of the station and not at the front of it. Like in RCT3 it was at the front of it, so I don't see why they couldn't just do it the same for Planet Coaster. And so that means that the second train, which should fit in that unload bay, it doesn't. Half of it is on the brake run because the train in the loading bay is in the middle, and it's annoying that you can't change that. It's really annoying. You have to work your way around it somehow, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff to Planet Coaster that annoys me. Here I'm doing the shelters. They're shelters for ride ops or ride hosts, whatever they're called, to stand underneath, I assume, when it's raining maybe. It's funny though that Rita is up in the Staffordshire Moorlands. It's right at the top of the hill as well. I think it's one of the tallest points in Alton Towers, the back hill behind the towers. And it amazes me how it's an open station platform. It's not under shelter or anything, it's completely open. I mean, stealth, yeah, sure, because that's down south, and it's a lot more sunny there than it is up in Alton Towers. But it's kind of funny when they designed the station platform. I don't know why they didn't take into account rain and weather, especially during the opening months of the theme park and the closing months of the theme park, which is basically any time of the year apart from June, July and August. Yeah, so here I'm doing the station the operator's cabin decoration, sorry, with all like the vines and the tree branches that go across it. Kind of a cool design if you ask me. I do like that aspect of the dark forest. It's not really like a made up story, it's more like Ugland has been taken over by the dark forest, and of course 13 came along. And someone commented in the previous video, which was like a month ago, oh my god, that Rita is basically your last attempt to escape the forest, but I've always seen it as like the original Rita that was in Ugland, just taken over by the forest. So I don't really know. I know the launch announcement says like you must escape, so I'm probably wrong there, and the person that commented is probably right, but I don't know, I'd still kind of like to think of it as Rita, Queen of Speed, just taken over by the forest. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video's time lapse. I'm going to leave you with some cinematic shots of the progress on Rita, and it's going to be complete very quickly because it's an easy thing to complete, and we'll be moving on to 13 very soon. With that being said, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then please do consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.